All right, so we're 1 minute in the game, and I just want to show. So playing against Lumberloon here, and obviously he gets a freeze, but I fortunately dropped my E-Wiz right after that, and he's up quite a bit in damage. But I know we have a decent little split lane push here, but I don't have great ways to kill his mini prince as well as these skeleton dragons, as I am running back a bridge spam here. But we're in a fine spot. I mean, he's up obviously quite a bit of tower damage, but we are up some elixir, so I figure might as well just get a P.E.K.K.A going in the back. I am worried he might Lumberloon at the bridge, which he immediately does. However, I know that he's going to freeze, so there's not even a point in me playing it near my tower. So I play it high enough that he can't freeze the tower, which is great, and then I minions and zap on it. And if we didn't zap, it would have gotten a shot because he zapped, which I kind of anticipated he would do. So now my tower's at 672, and we're basically in OT. So I'm feeling pretty bad about this. So I'm a little worried. Keep in mind, this is 2 games away from Ultimate Champion, so it's pretty, for early season, these are some pretty good players we're playing against. He did get a late ability there, which was honestly really good by him. I kind of thought this was my only chance, knowing he would have to freeze. I went for minions, because then he has to use that defensively rather than offensively, which is obviously really good for me. And I figured, as long as I clog up this lane, I might have a chance of this, as his only ground cards are Knight and Lumberjack. I mean, he does have Little Prince too, but that's not going to do too much against my hand. But we also force out the defensive Evo Lumberjack, which I was very happy with. That was why I said wow. Knowing that I now have E-Wiz and minions in my hand, I should be able to stop any of his pushes. So E-Wiz high as well as minions high, knowing that they'll DPS it now down enough that he won't be able to do anything about it. I actually thought I lost there, but I was able to get a P.E.K.K.A down last second, because the balloon bomb would have made me lose if that barbarian would have connected. So now I'm obviously at a pretty tight spot here. I have to play pretty much flawlessly to have a chance at this game, and I realized that if I could sneak some offense left side, he's going to have to contest that, and once again, because of his lack of ground troops, that might be my best chance. So we do get a really good barbarian barrel connection on the left side, but I keep spamming the right lanes so that he can't get anything in front of the bridge to block for his balloon. That was my idea, and he does get a balloon off. I have to go for a high poison here, and E-Wiz immediately. Assuming he's going to freeze, I wait till he freezes, then goes for the minions. I did that because if he even gets a balloon death tower, or the balloon tower death damage, I would die. It'd be over. But fortunately, he does make a mistake here, and I realized this is my chance. So because he had to freeze defensively, I figured that if I just keep spamming left lane, he has nothing for it. And sure enough, he did get a little prince down, but he doesn't have a building. And so I knew if I just kept spamming battle logs, I would eventually break through. And so he has to freeze here, which honestly was a really good freeze by him. And keep in mind, OT's about over and I was losing, but at the very end of it, I somehow sneak it through and pull out the great win.